Okay, let's move on towards game 4 now. Permabans we're going to be seeing, let's see, permabans here is going to be Magician, Acrobat. Antiquarian here is also permaband, Priestess. Okay, these two permaband really does suck. But we're going to go with the Seer and the Forband first two here. So all the metas are currently gone from WBG Survivor side, which is really bad. But of course there's going to be Opera Singer, Dream Witch and Violetta gone here. So that's going to be the 4 bands here immediately. I mean for Survivor side, they've no more permabans remaining, so they could come out with the big guns. Cheerleader, big gun number 1, and then big gun number 2 you could do Batter. Oh, Batter coming out. Batter and Cheerleader actually works really well if you think about it. As long as if one of them gets chased, like if this one gets chased, Cheerleader can keep cheering on towards Batter and Batter can keep knocking someone back. We're going to be banning the Lawyer here as well. I want to talk a little bit more about Batter, but oh well. Next pick here could be, another meta type survivor. Lawyer is the third meta type survivor here being banned. Who else can we go? We could pick Merc here if we want to, since we don't know what to do. Yeah, Merc and Aeroplanist. Now there's two reasons, right? Merc and then Aero, or you can go Aero first and then another Rescuer, it doesn't matter. But like in this case scenario, Batter can do YOLO Holo. We're gonna come out with Weeping Clown, so Weeping Clown will fill in for Aeroplanist, it does seem. And Bomber will be banned for the guarantee tie situation. Okay, so we don't want guarantee tie, we want to win here. The last pick here has to be Merc. Last pick here really has to be Merc. We're not too sure now. Even I'm not too sure now. Who's gonna be last pick, I wonder? Such a good question here. In this side note, Merc, yeah, it has to be Merc, hasn't it? Yeah, it definitely has to be Merc. But like alongside with that, like Mercenary in a nutshell is needed, especially with the fact that, I mean, like, this is slow, this is slow, this is slow, this is slow. Our containment is really no, not containment, the decoding here is really slow though, which is an issue for me. I feel like it's meh. Like from the harass side I can understand, but like from the decoding side it is so slow. You know, from the decoding side it is so slow. But for Xiao Cheng, I guess for him, NightWatch gets countered really hard by Batter. Violetta has been banned, so Pawloon is another option. Pawloon is also another option. But like we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see for now. We'll just have to see for now. We really will just have to see for now. But anyways, let's speed this up just by a little bit more. We are going to be seeing seeing the Hunter picks right now. It's going to be NightWatch pick here immediately. Anyways, let's move on towards the personnel traits we go as well. It will be, oh, never mind, we're going to go spawn picks twice. Okay, let's see. Cheerleader is going to be next to, Cheerleader is going to be spawning in front of Hotel. We're going to have Mercy middle. Batter is going to spawn by Umbrella Gate. Meanwhile, Clown is going to spawn on the other side. Okay, Clown has to be very careful because NightWatch does counter Clown. That stop movement debuff is going to be annoying. But anyways, on towards personal points to go, it's going to be Trump Card Detention with Blink here with double Tide Turner on Weeping Clown and on Mercenary, and of course a Windows Speed Boost on towards that Cheerleader. We're going to be seeing Batter here with the Flywheel. Okay, let's see here. We're going to be seeing Xiao Cheng spawning out here immediately. We're going to go look for the Weeping Clown. Weeping Clown chase here shouldn't actually be too bad, especially for this guy. But like on this side note as well, we're going to be seeing the vault down here coming from Weeping Clown side. That's going to be the Tempest low debuff going to be applied shortly. But even with that on mind as well, it does seem like Iron will be able to get a first hit here quite early on. We wouldn't be able to pull the rocket there because there's really nowhere to pull. But of course, once we jump down, everything should be a little bit more easier. But even with that side note as well though, we are going to be seeing Weeping Clown trying to pull a bit closer towards Hotel right now. But even with the Hotel right here, Cheerleader refreshing the item there from Weeping Clown, I'm going to pull another rocket immediately away from this area. So right now what's going to happen the most is, that's a very nice support ball from Batter. That's a very nice support ball from Batter. You do see Weeping Clown already. You really do see Weeping Clown already being assisted right here by Huang. But Huang will have to continuously follow this Weeping Clown regardless then, which is going to be one of the big issues here as well. With that in mind, with that in mind, Cheerleader more or less is nearby, but it seems like Cheerleader will become the immediate next chase though, which is going to be a little bit of an issue here, especially for Cheerleader herself. But I guess overall Weeping Clown is safe. Cheerleader did kind of speed boost away just a little bit here, but Iron was spotted nearby, which is a little bit of an issue. Iron was spotted nearby. We did not get a hit there. Thankfully, Juan, very nice mind game there. We are going to pump cheer away here once again, but it is going to be the fact that Weeping Clown is the one that's still at half health here, so Weeping Clown cannot rescue here anymore. We do see Juan still nearby. Juan's going to get our very first hit, but this is going to be max presence applied on towards this well, not max presence. First presence is applied on towards NightWatch, but even on that side note, we didn't get it on towards Wade there. Very nice control there, but of course Blink is still available, ready to go as well. So in this case scenario, we do see that there's a one Cypher Machine at 38%, but with Mercenary's first Cypher Machine being done first, Batter Cypher Machine 82%, and Weeping Clown currently at 33%. Overall, I don't think it should be too bad, but like, since Cheerleader is going to be the one that's chased right now, she can't really well, she can cheer other Survivor, but she to get a 5% movement speed boost, but everyone else is going to be a no-go. Everyone else really is going to be a no-go here. Now Mercenary does want to come in. It is currently 2 minutes in towards the game by the time that we found where the Cheerleader is, but that's kind of the main issue here as well. The Cypher Machine just isn't up because of all the assists that we have been seeing here. Cheerleader seems like she will be going down here immediately. Now no flywheel, but of course Batter is still nearby for the assist. As long as Batter is nearby here, I guess it should be fine. As long as Batter is nearby here, I think it should be fine. Batter is at a relatively safe area here. Cheerleader is going a little bit further away compared to usual, but Batter does have the range. Batter 100% does have the range right here. We did manage to get the hit back, but Batter wasn't able to pick up the ball there, sadly. So from this side, no, we are going to be able to get that. Flywheel is ready, but Lawn flywheel a little bit too early right there as well though. That's a little bit of an issue. There's a double dash situation here on towards MRC XC side. Now Lawn has not held up the bottom ball just yet, but even with that on mind here, we do see him holding it up right now. We are going to be able to get the hit down immediately on towards the Batter. Ooh, okay, this is going to be really bad because this seems like a 4-man elimination here once again for MRC. WBG Survivor is not doing really well right now as well. It's a bit of an issue. There's a bit of an issue. Hui didn't get anything there, but Lon is also nearby. We could potentially pick up Lon here to chair the Batter in towards basement here once again. Now there's going to be a double chair situation. It doesn't really matter, right? Because it's going to be a double chair situation. We do see the... Ooh, the blink hit the chair. Whoa. We are going to chair away. We have two pom-poms here, which is thank God. Thank God we have two pom-poms right here, but it seems like we are going to be able to use our next pom-pom here. We're taking straight towards the next pallet area, thankfully, here from Juan's side. But even with that in mind, there's going to be a slow debuff. This is going to be a slow debuff Cheerleader here as well. But I mean, early game was beautifully done. I just feel like Juan probably shouldn't be following the... I feel like they shouldn't be following the Weeping Clown there. Because Weeping Clown already pulled so much distance there, so at the end of the day, that probably was not worth it. Now then, the Cypher Machine is about to just about to be primed, actually, as well, seen from this side as well. That 40% Cypher Machine has been decoded quite a bit there because of accelerated decoding here as well. We are getting rid of the pallets and for endgame here though, but in this case scenario, I guess it does seem like Weeping Clown will be coming back to meta because of Cheerleader as well. We will be seeing Weeping Clown quite a lot just for that distance pulling. But with the Batter being nearby, Batter does want to decode that Cypher Machine, fair enough. But the pallet upstairs is still available for use if I'm not wrong, so... With that in mind, Batter does have a bottom ball. That's going to be a very nice, how do I say, you have to see what Batter did there, right? Batter basically manages to cancel the Typhoon there, the strong wind there, by hiding behind the wall, but also gets a pushback on towards NightWatch. That is techie. That is very techie. We do see that Weeping Clown is also nearby here, but Weeping Clown has to be very careful. That's an 88% Cypher Machine. But then again... As we see on Mercenary's side, Mercenary was able to do... Mercenary is still decoding, so fair play to him. But with that decoding progress there, we do have to be careful with quite a lot of stuff here as well. We're going to be able to get right over the wall, over the pallet right there. But Iron, on the other hand, still trying to contain for as long as we can. But that Cypher Machine's at 63%. We do see that Lon still wants to decode that Cypher Machine though, but this could get really scary as teleportation is ready as well. Now then, Iron is going to immediately immediately use his rocket, but it's gonna get cancelled by a Typhoon right there, so I feel like the rocket could have been saved for endgame. No matter what happened there, I feel like the rocket could have been saved for endgame. Now then, we are going to be able to get the cherry here immediately. Hui still does have 2 elbow pads, but I feel like he's going to need to use at least 1 right now for the sake of it. Batter is still nearby. Batter still does have 1 more bat and ball remaining. We did get the pushback here, thankfully. Batter has been very techy this game, but seems like he'll be going down next year as well. Now then, there comes the biggest issue. Batter getting rid of the ball, meaning Batter will be useless for endgame except for his Berserk. So on Batter's side here, he's gonna, if he's chaired here, then I feel like it's a little bit hard for NightWatch. 2 main reasons. One main reason is Batter's Berserk allows a 50% vault boost here, so even if NightWatch does a fast vault, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna be able to get our hit right here immediately. Batter's gonna have to be very careful right here. Batter has to come in here no matter what happens. But of course, we are going to see the Cypher Machine pop here immediately. Batter Berserk has to be opened. Berserk ready in 3 seconds. But it does seem like Xiao Chun is going to be the one that's playing around these windows first and foremost. But with the windows being broken on that side right now, Lon's still trying to connect for as long as possible. But for himself, it's engraved in his name. He is meant to kite for as long as possible. Lon did not get a hit right there very nicely done. Didn't really vault the window right there. The flywheel came in a little bit early, but that's okay. NightWatch's attacking box is still short. Now then, NightWatch going down. Not NightWatch, sorry. Batter going down here immediately. We're going to be seeing the teleportation here from the NightWatch, but even with that in mind, we're going to be able to get the fault over the window from Hui's side. Now then, there is going to be no strong wind pull coming from Xiao Chun's side. We do know that it's a flywheel batter here, and of course Mercenary with I don't know how many, well, the Hunter doesn't know how many elbow pads, but we know there's 1 elbow pad remaining. But let's congratulate the tie here for game, well, for game 4 first half. Let's move on to our second half then, shall we? Okay, let's move on towards second half we go. So with the first 2 bans here, it does seem like from Aleka's side it's going to be Seer Priestess. Yeah, like MRC Survivors have such a great advantage here with the bans. The Seer Priestess here coming out is absolutely insane. It's going to be Paloon Axeboy and Opera Singer ban here. So like NightWatch here guarantees the tie only. NightWatch is tie only, which is very sad that NightWatch is actually tie only. We are going to be seeing Xiao Xiao here. Well, I mean, Survivors have all what they need. Cheerleader if they want. They can choose Lawyer as well. They can choose Aeroplanist. They can choose Merc. They can choose FO. They have Anti. They have so many things. If we just look at the permaban here, Gardener is useless. Professor is also useless. Ento is meh. Ento is mid. Cordy is mid, Patient is mid, Acro is mid. Well, these 2 are actually very strong containers, but like these 2 are mid to a certain extent. But we're gonna be seeing the Merc pick here. So this is Fast Decoder, double tie turner, 2 tied. So Fast Decoder and 2 tie turners. You see the issue here now. MRC Survivor has so much advantage here. We're gonna be seeing the anti-current and the female dancer ban. For this year, if we want, knowing that it's a NightWatch, Psycho wouldn't be bad. And then like, Psycho also allows this to maintain full health. But if we want a little bit of a support, Cheerleader could come out. I am looking forward for that Cheerleader, if we want. But of course, you know, there's just so many options here for Survivor. But yeah, Cheerleader definitely could come out here for the support. Support main. Kind of more or less to allow Aeroplanist to refresh items as much as possible. Like Cheerleader, so Cheerleader allows, so Cheerleader basically allows Aero to contain non-stop, right? So then like no blinkish. In a nutshell, this is what happens. But anyways, on towards that side as well. Let's see what the Hunter is gonna choose here. So we're gonna move forward a little bit. But overall, what I would say is double window. Everyone brings window speed boost. No one has flywheel. Excuse me. Since we are expecting a NightWatch here, right? But then like if Alex wants, he has a Joker. Yeah, we're gonna have to see the Joker coming in here. Okay, Joker's gonna come out here immediately from Alex's side. This is gonna be quite hard. Now Hover does counter Joker, but everyone else here doesn't. So on this side note as well, game 1 coming out with Joker is going to be very important here for Alexis. His first hit is going to be very crucial here. We also do see as well this S-skin coming out. But anyways, for this first hit is going to be really crucial. First hit is going to be really crucial. We're going to be seeing cheerleader spawning by 2-story here, and everyone is on the other side. But of course, on towards the persona traits we go. It's going to be instant attention blink here on the Joker. We're going to be seeing double Titaner on this mercenary and on the aeroplanist, and of course one window speed boost on a cheerleader and a flywheel on towards this lawyer. Lawyer doesn't really need window speed boost. He moves fast anyway, so who cares really? Moving on. Okay, on towards the game Alex. We're going to be seeing Joker spawning by the entrance of 2-story here. We are going to be walking towards finding the cheerleader first, but that's also just because we have to. Now, Nanako did jump down a little bit early here as well. We don't see the survivors nearby here, but we could potentially go towards the back right now. We do see the footprints there immediately. We're going to start putting a rocket. The first hit here will probably be registering quite early as well, but we do see that Pommon has been used here immediately just for the sake of going towards the area. Now then, that's going to be a pallet stun there registered immediately, but that's also still okay. We are going to be putting up our mini rockets here as well. That's going to be one propeller and one wings being used right here. Alex, on the other hand though, he probably wouldn't be putting out anything just yet. There's two main reasons. Reason number one being the fact that, like, even in this situation as well, Alex, for himself, he needs to make sure that there's no obstacles nearby that basically obstructs him from getting this next rocket on towards cheerleader. But it seems like cheerleader will be going down here immediately right after we pick that stuff up. Now then, it's a 60-second containment here, and there's only one reason for that, and that is really just it's Clown. Clown counters cheerleader a lot, especially with those unlimited movement speed boosts here. I would say Clown works better than Wheel here. So with that wheel ban, we will see. With that wheel ban, we will see. But anyways, Lawyer is going to be having a wanted order here, but Mercenary staying upstairs here. We could potentially, we could just sell here. Yeah, we could just sell here. We actually could just 100% sell here. Lawyer decodes at full speed right now. Lawyer can finish 2 cipher machines himself. Meanwhile, aeroplanist can do 1 other cipher machine, or even just finish that 50% cipher machine of mercenaries. Now, why is this important? It's because all what a survivor needs here is a tie. Survivors have full-on advantage here with the point, so if the survivors here get a tie, I would really say more or less it's a win. But we're going to be able to get that backdoor rescue right here immediately. Gets it on towards the mercenary, but sadly we did have rocket modifications on towards the Joker right here, so giving it all towards the mercenary here isn't really worth it that much. 2 pom-ons here on towards cheerleader. Cheerleader can definitely immediately pump on away, but even with that on mind, we are going to be cheering for ourselves immediately right here. But the second pom-on is also ready as well. Cheerleader going straight back up towards 2-story right now, as we do here as well. But even with that side note, you do see Arrow. You basically see Lawyer finishing off his cipher machine when Aeroplanist is still trying to decode mercenary cipher machine. What am I looking at right now? But even with that in mind, we're going to be able to pull that rocket immediately. But sadly, Alex doesn't really have that much rocket modifications remaining on his hands. We are going to be able to get that hit there though, surprisingly. Mercenary with a double hit potential right here, but that does not matter because Aeroplanist cipher machine is done. And then Lawyer decodes too fast, man. Lawyer is the opera singer of survivors. Oh my god, this is scary. 40% cipher machine on towards Lawyer right there. Aeroplanist definitely still has a power to play around here as well. Oh, but no, Nanako has been rescued after half. Hold up, I thought it was a before half rescue. Okay, with that side note, Xiaodi's going to be moving out immediately, but we can have Aeroplanist healing the Mercenary right now, which is also fine. Mercenary currently at a 40% heal rate, but like even from the Survivor side here as well, right? Like if you just think about it, they're only missing 1 cipher machine. I know this is a Clown, but I have not seen Alex practicing that much Clown lately. I mean, his Clown is currently good from what I've been seeing, but this is also a very huge This team comp gets countered by Clown way too much as well, to be honest with you. But anyways, moving on from that, Xiaodi still trying to contain here for as long as possible. We are going to be able to get our rocket pull here immediately. That's going to be a flywheel on towards the Lawyer. Didn't really accept didn't really accept the flywheel there from Lawyer. But even with Lawyer here, he isn't afraid of terror shocks, so you can just vault over that and take those speed boosts right after vaulting the window there. So brilliantly done. Now then, with a 50% 50% Cypher Machine there on towards the Mercenary on the Aeroplanist side. We are going to be seeing, we're going to be seeing a Lawyer going up towards the stairs immediately right here. It is quite a fast rocket modification, but as long as Lawyer jumps down there, it's all what he needs. And like Lawyer can keep playing around this area, but sadly Alex is not being able to get that turn right there. The Cypher Machine is prime. We are able to prime the Cypher Machine right here. It seems like they want to go for a 4-man escape, maintaining everyone full health right. Not 4-man, 3-man escape, maintaining everyone full health right here. But they want no map remaining here. Doesn't know where the location of Clown is. But once again, we're gonna go over straight towards the other side of the map right now. We do see where. Wait a second. Alex is still looking for items right now. But the exit gate is currently open. Wait a second. Alex, the exit gate is opened. Hold up a minute. Aeroplane is able to get out. Mercenary is going to be able to get out. Lawyer has dungeon. Let's congratulate MRC here, the miracles for the 3-man escape. And let's congratulate MRC for moving on. And sadly, WBG will be disqualified. Moving on.